So, if you don't know, today, at the time of making this video, it is currently September 12th, which means in 3 days, my most popular video is going to be 1 year old. 1 year old. Which is nuts to think about, actually. Which is super nuts to think about. And if you, in case you don't know, or you just aren't looking at chat and making me, I'm currently streaming. I was playing Hollow Knight at the time of this, but then one of my chatters, lols, said something. I don't remember what they said, but they said something to make me remember. Hey, my most popular video is going to be 1 year old, which is really, really nuts. Like, really nuts. I am shocked, actually. It felt like I made it, like, 3 years ago. It felt like a long time when I made it, which is really weird. Normally, it's the other way around. Normally, it feels like it was made, like, last week or something. And if you don't know what my most popular video is ranking all of Glitch's shows with 27,000 views. 27,000 views. And trust me, when I made this video, I got like 200 subs in like 3 days, which is thank you for subbing if you've seen the video. Well, it's what, 27,000 views for a small content creator. That's huge. And also, it's almost 1 year old. So I thought it would be a fun idea if I reacted to it 1 year later and see how I like it. And will I be cringed out by my own voice? No, probably not. Probably not. I'm probably not going to be cringed out by my own voice. Remember, I edit my own videos. So, yeah. That's Minecraft. No way, it is Minecraft. I did like 2 Minecraft videos. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and react to my 1 year old video. Without further ado, let it begin. September 15th. I'm probably going to post this video on September 15th or 16th. I'm not entirely sure when, but somewhere. Also, 350 comments is nuts. Even for like 27,000 views. Dang. Okay, I'm a little excited.
In our world, there's been a lot of stuff that's been happening. Some really mean, some depressing, sad stuff.
Okay, right off the bat, I just want to say, this video was made back when I was out in the open. I'm now streaming in my own, in my own bedroom. Out in the open, I mean like in the living room or all that crap. I live with people, so I have to be very quiet. And for this YouTube video, I like I just said, I was out in the open, so that's why I'm like muttering or mumbling and all that. That's why I'm trying to be like extra quiet.
That's overall cruel and awful. It's taking a toll on everyone. But most importantly, a lot of people are bored. But you know what
I'm bored.
Cures boredom and cures sadness?
Me?
A good animated show.
That's true, by the way. I know where you live, so if you don't subscribe and like the video, you know what's coming to you. I'll come and live in your walls if you don't subscribe.
Geo was amazing for animated shows. We got stuff like Lackadaisy or Ramshackle and The Amazing Digital Circus, which, by the way, is a really good show. Check it out. And hopefully it's the same this year. But
no thing. I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes for these videos. With this bit right here, I was naming shows. Digital Circus wasn't going to be on here. Originally, I was going to put in, and heck, even Hazbin Hotel is pretty good according to a lot of people. But I scrapped that bit. I deleted that bit because of 2 reasons. This isn't scripted, by the way. This entire video is not scripted. This was just me talking. You can probably tell. I cut out the Hazbin Hotel bit because of 2 reasons. A, apparently I was wrong. Hazbin Hotel is not a good show. It is so bad. It is poorly written. And B, apparently Hazbin Hotel, like, the fan base is so mean. Like, so mean. Like, so much so that when I showed Anton the video so far, they were like, you probably shouldn't put in that Hazbin Hotel bit, because when you say that it's pretty good, according to some people, you're gonna get smoked by the Hazbin fans, and I took their word for it.
which, by the way, is a really good show. Check it out. And hopefully it's the same this year. But there was one company I wanted to talk about in this video, and that is possibly my favorite animation company of all time, and that is Disney Glitch Productions. There is...
And the characters are kind of offensive. Yes. From what I've heard, absolutely.
no doubt in my mind that Glitch Productions has came. All of those shows are amazing.
All of those shows.
Whether it be Model Drones, SMG4, and the most
Yes, I'm at SMG4 level. I'm just throwing that out there. I love SMG4.
recent one, The Amazing Digital Circus. So for this video, I wanted to go back and rank all of the Glitch shows.
This is the kind of comment that I was expecting when I made this video, by the way. I know that's what a lot of content creators say, but it's true. I was expecting a comment like this to pop up in my comments.
Very much, and that's why I chose Glitch in particular. Also, I love them. Please note that these are all my opinions. If you don't like my opinions, go make your own video and tell people about your opinions. Okie dokie, okie dokie. By the way, none of Glitch's shows suck. All of them are great in my opinion, but that doesn't mean that they can go without criticism. So sit back and enjoy the video. But before I begin, I have an announcement to make. Recently, I hit 100 subscribers.
Yeah,
in Scale
100
Counting.
subs!
So
100
if you are
subs!
one of those subscribers,
Let's go!
pat yourself on the back. You deserve it.
Pat yourself on the back, chat, since you guys subscribed.
Thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. It
Oh my, look at that, we're at 700 now.
feels good. And another announcement I want to make is that if you're worried about piano videos, don't worry, those are still coming out. It just takes a bit to do piano. But other than that, let's get back to the video.
Oh, bro, I haven't made a piano video in a long time. I should make another one of those.
So how I'm gonna rank these shows is that I'm gonna rank them by release date, which means that the first show that I need to rank is...
You guys get to find out in like 5 seconds, hold on.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new.
Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh, we're ranking SMG4 boss. Can I just say that this song right
Show I
here,
need to rank is...
this is the best SMG4 song. There was a bit in my life where I played this song over and over again. I loved this song. It's on a sorrow. 3, 2, 1, 0. A paralyzed right at the end of its path.
That's right, folks. The first
I freaking
Glitch
love that
production
song.
show is SMG4. And they released the show back at 2011. Holy crap, the show is 13 years old. And I just discovered it like almost a year ago.
Yeah, you want to hear a fun fact? The very first SMG4 video I ever saw was the SMG4 news video, like the newer one, not the old one.
Is that a problem? Jokes aside, though, SMG4 is actually a pretty good show in my opinion.
Web series, not show.
I
I mean, I guess it is a show.
wouldn't necessarily say it's funny to everyone because, don't trust me on that one because you can literally put a video of a cat headbutting the wall and I'll laugh at it.
Same for everyone else. Like, same for... I mean, not everyone else. Same to today. Literally put in a video like that and I'm laughing my butt off.
I find everything...
You know what?
Trust me on that one because you can literally put a video of a cat headbutting the wall and I'll laugh at it. I find everything funny.
I do.
Except raunchiness, which is something that the show has a little bit of, but I forgive it. Honestly, my only complaint for SMG4
Oh, you can hear the clicks.
are the story arcs. Sometimes they just act like it didn't happen.
I have a lot more opinions on the story arcs, just by the way. Especially the Puzzle Vision one. I do not like Puzzle Vision. I do not like the Puzzle Vision arcs.
As like, good example. Here are two good examples. Number one, Rapper Bob arc.
Hate this arc.
Honestly,
Hate this
Bob
arc with a passion.
is my least favorite character. He is a jerk to his friends. He's a jerk to everybody, and he's just straight up disliked. I don't like him. He's not likable in my opinion.
It was milked to death, absolutely. The The moment Puzzle Vision touched Tumblr, he exploded, and Glitch knew that they had a gem on their hands that wasn't Digital Sockets for once.
Normally don't wish death upon fictional characters, but every single time Bob is in a dangerous situation, I just pray to Luke, come on, just kill him. I don't want to see this guy anymore. Again, I don't wish death upon fictional characters, but Bob is one of them.
They did Seiko Dottie, just by the way. Looking at seeing Seiko reminds me, SMG4 is doing Seiko Dottie. Where is she? Glitch, where is she? I understand that some of these videos, there's no reason for her to be in, but she could be like a background character or like someone who like helps around in the episode, but no. I think they just forgot that Seiko existed.
He's the only one. Apart from Sindor.
We don't talk about Sindor.
But we ain't gonna talk
If you know about Sindor, you know why.
about that. The point of the Rapper Bob arc was to show Bob that his friends are more important than money. Because in the Rapper Bob arc, he becomes rich and famous because he saves Bukin, and everyone has their eyes on him. And Bob is a rapper, so he decides to tell everyone that he made a new song, and this makes him rich and famous. And he leaves his friends because he's rich and famous. But when he goes back to being broke, he asks his friends for forgiveness, and they're like, okay, sure, just stop being a jock. And he doesn't stop being a jock.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Throughout the entire series, it felt like either A, that the Rapper Bob arc did not happen, or B, he had zero. He just didn't care. He had zero character developments. I don't know if I'm just thinking too hard about that one, but I don't care for Bob. And then here's the second one. Genesis arc. The Genesis
Don't get me started on the I think I spelled Genesis wrong. I spelled Genesis wrong. Oops.
arc is no doubt the most important story arc. Because it shows you everything the reason why everything's the way it is, and why Mario is dumb. Spoiler alert, SMG4 came from a USB, the USB came to the Mushroom Kingdom and hit everybody with its stupid laser beam. Except Princess Peach. Peach sort of went stupid on her own accord. The point I am trying to make is that it feels like the Genesis arc sort of disappeared from
On the face of the off.
the writer's mind.
Another little behind the yeah, Genesis. Another little behind the scenes thing. There was originally going to be a video where I ranked all of SMG4 story arcs. Spoiler alert: Rapper Bob arc got F tier, and the highest rating one is the Revelation arc. I freaking love the Revelation arc so much. Freaking, I'll probably continue that. I'll probably remake that one. But I don't want to though. I really don't want to.
We only had one video that actually showed us that the Genesis arc actually happens, and that was the Mario steals your liver video, where Mario loses his liver, and it turns
Oh my gosh, Payne, you recognize that guy? Payne, look at that guy. He's missing his liver.
someone stole it so he could eat it because he's the Avatar, and he's a god. And yeah, that didn't end up too well. But Mario's basically a god, and if he dies, the world dies. However, we sort of never they never play with that. Like, sure, Mario gets hurt all the time. Maybe, or you know what? Maybe it's because Mario literally cannot die. He has been shot. He has been stabbed. He lost his arm. He got decapitated by Kaizo, and he still didn't die. So maybe that's why. If that's the case, sorry, Genesis arc. Also, can we just say that the reason they killed off Axel is because they needed to kill Axel to kill Zero, but Zero didn't die, so
I'm still mad at this, by the way.
Axel's death was in vain.
Axel died so Zero could die because Axel was connected to Zero because Zero sort of like numbed Axel up, and Axel was stuck inside of Zero. And if they killed Zero, they killed Axel, they killed Zero. Zero didn't die! Axel's death was sort of in vain. It just weakened him. It didn't kill him. That's not enough.
Yeah. SMG4 is a good show in my opinion. I do enjoy it. I love the humor and I especially love the characters. The characters themselves is what keep me entertained in the show. They do a really good job with these characters. Heck, I even started drawing so I can draw fan
It's true.
arts.
Hey, look at my Meggy. Looks pretty good, actually. A little weird. I haven't drawn in a while. I should probably go
Look
back
at
to
that. It's Maggie.
Maggie.
Uh-huh. Anyways, A tier.
Yeah, the reason I was gonna put it in S tier, but I realized that SMG4 is sort of like a content farm, and so I didn't. And now I kind of regret it. If I could go back, I would probably put it into an S tier, because without SMG4, we wouldn't have shows like Motor Jones and Digital Circus. We would not have shows like the Gaslight District. SMG4 is the moneymaker. Without SMG4, Glitch is nothing. I need to go back. Hold on, I need to listen to that again.
Anyways,
I love the Metarunner. Metarunner does not get enough love. You want an underrated indie show? Metarunner. Metarunner needs more love. Hardly anybody remembers Metarunner.
A tier.
Feeling that I'll ever change my mind. I know.
When I first watched Metal Runner, I didn't really give it much thought. I just watched it and thought, it's okay. But upon rewatching it for this video, holy crap! These are the same people who made Mario gets his penis stuck in the door? I don't believe it. Luke, Kevin, you two are a
True story, by the way.
genius. That's what
Oh, so it's weird that I want to steal that Meggy cutout. I want that Meggy cutout.
you are. A gosh dang genius. First of all, let's just compare Season 1 style and animation to Season 3. Holy crap, those two came a long way. Them and their animation team. By the way, props to the animation team. The show looks gorgeous at Season 3. And another thing I want to give props to is that they had gamers on their mind when they made this series. They put almost every game genre they could think of in this show. They put racing, they put shooters, they put
They really
fighting.
did, honestly,
They even
and
did a dating simulator episode, which by the way is probably my favorite episode.
And no, it's not for the reason you guys think it is.
The only game genre that they probably didn't put in that I can think of is horror.
Music, they didn't put in rhythm. They didn't put in I mean, technically they did put puzzle. I wish they put in horror. I would have liked to see what a horror episode of Metarunner would have been like.
I can forgive them for this one because they did have a little bit of horror element at midway through Season 3. Heck, even Season 3, halfway, like the half of the Season 3 was an entire MMO. Honestly, my only complaint with Metarunner is the plot twist, where you learn that Lucina is inside Tari. And honestly, I felt that was kind of like, I don't know, how do I say this? Predictable. I don't think they meant it to be super predictable, but when Belle discovered the camera and she looked through the video of the sign.
Wait, what did I say?
When Belle discovered the camera.
Meant to say chip. Oh yeah.
And she looked through the video of the scientist dude, who later becomes the bad guy. Season 3 starts creating Tari, but the whole thing starts exploding, and Belle realizes that Lucina's in there as well from the screams. My first thought was,
Yeah. I'm gonna say it with a long past self me. The plot twist isn't bad. The plot twist was not bad at all. It was just really predictable. Like really predictable.
Lucina's gonna be in Tari's body, ain't she? And also, let me just say that when Tari and Lucina fight at the end of Season 3, it felt like I was watching a Let's Player fighting a final boss. That felt so cool to watch.
10 out of 10, one of the best like final fights in like animation history.
It felt like watching a final boss fight in Kingdom Hearts, but with guns. I'm just saying that the final fight to Meteorino was pure gold. Okay, you're probably gonna hate me for this, but you remember when I said that I only had one complaint for this show? Yeah, I kinda lied. I got two. The main bad guy is season 3. I don't know what it's about, but I just didn't like him very much. It just wasn't interesting to me. But this time I swear I have no more complaints. Meteorino probably it has the best soundtrack out of all of those shows in my opinion. S tier.
Absolutely, I freaking love the Meteorino soundtrack so much. Oh god. Okay. Here we go. Oh no. This is the one I was really scared of giving my opinions to.
Out of all of those shows in my opinion. S tier.
Mike's woman, athlete, small. You've got to put in Woomy.
Alright, this is the one I'm a little novice of sharing my opinions with. Yes, I know that I said that all Glitch's shows are good. I kind of forgot about Sunset Paradise though, I'm so sorry. I don't really care for Sunset Paradise. It was really boring and bland in my opinion.
I still don't, by the way. I do not care for this show. This show did not do Meggy justice enough. No, this one was a big no-no in my opinion. How do I say it? It didn't live up to its expectations. This was definitely one of Glitch's downhill shows.
I tried.
Plus, look at this show and look at this show in comparison to like freaking Meteorino. Like, I would prefer like. Why did they go with this style? I understand that they were trying to do like a video game style to it, but it doesn't look like a video game.
Watching it for this video, I watched the first episode and called it quits because
it looks like some old Netflix kids cartoon, like for like education. That's what it looks like.
It couldn't hold to my expectations. Honestly, the only thing I could think of that I liked about the show was the cat lady, and that
I freaking love Whisk. I'll give him that. Whisk is the only thing I cared about in this show.
the show is incredibly detailed. Like, he has so much detail. I think the part that makes me really sad about not liking this show is that it's Meggy's show. And Meggy is the best character from SMG4. Something I find funny is that this show is probably Glitch's most family-friendly show, which is really funny when you think about how it's a spin-off to their most mature show. I literally have nothing else to say about this show.
Yeah, I still find that hilarious. By the way, SMG4 is no longer the most, like, adult-like show. That goes to Gaslight District, and probably, Princess of Guinevere when that comes out. Oh my god, I love Gaslight District. Gaslight District is so good. I would not be surprised if it took them, like, an entire year to make episode 2. And it's time for the one that everybody's been waiting for.
Kill.
Need me, boom, boom. Hold on, I need to replay that. I was down, you need me, boom, boom. We don't follow crowds, read more them new. I'm not done,
Alright, baby,
believe
here's the
me.
one that we've all been waiting for, Motordrome.
I was so excited to talk
one's
about
an
this one.
S tier, no doubt about it. First of all, if you're a horror fan, you need to check the show out right now. This show is a masterpiece.
And okay, I actually have a funny story when it comes to when it comes to Motordrones. I was in a server once that had like a role-playing area for Motordrones where you could pretend to be a Motordrones character and like role-playing now. That was the biggest part of that server, even though it was supposed to be an anime server. Literally everyone in that server was, well, not everyone, like 90% of them, 90% of the people in that server was in the Motordrones role-playing area. That's freaking funny in my opinion. There was a lot of Uzis. Like, a lot of Uzis. A lot of Uzis.
I mean it this time when I say that I only have one problem with this show, and that is, I don't know if it's just me or not, but the Motordrone story is a little confusing to me. It took me 4 times. I had to watch the show 4 times to understand what the heck was going on.
I'm not
And at the point where the last episode came out, I was thinking, oh, this all makes so much more sense now. Now that I actually know what's going on. This show is nuts. It's crazy. Because in the beginning, when Uzi's like, I want to destroy all humans, you're like, okay, that's kind of fair. Humans sort of abandoned you and tried to maul you guys with other robots. But here's the thing. If you haven't seen the show, first of all, go watch it. Around like episode 5 or 6, I want to say, you learn that all the humans are dead, or at least most of them are. So your knowledge with that show is thrown completely out of the window. It is insane, because as it turns out, the humans want the ones to send out the model.
See, that's a good plot twist. That's like a unpredictable plot twist. I really like that plot twist.
Drones. It was the main bad guy, Sin, who is possessed by something called the Absolute Solver, which is a very hostile, I want to say, virus AI. I don't know exactly what it is, that wants to destroy all the robots and feed itself. Apparently, Sin was the one to send all of the model drones, which is a plot twist I would have seen coming. And that's not the only great plot twist. This girl named Tessa, who is a human girl back on Earth, who was friends with NJ and V, was killed at Earth. But we didn't know this. No one...
Oh, I freaking love the plot twist of the show. This show... It may not have a lot of plot twists, but when it does have plot twists, freaking golden. No one suspected this crap.
Knew this until episode 7, when we learned that when Tessa came to the Monodrones planet, like the Walker Drones planet, it turned out that she already died, and that the Absolute Solver was using her dead body as a puppet to do her bidding. Like, what is this show? Holy crap! Honestly, my favorite part about this show is the violence, specifically the human gore, because I'm not a violent person, I swear. I have a good reason. It's because when Monodrones is 90% robots, correct? The show is 90% robots. So when the robots get decapitated...
Monodrones was such a gem. It really was, bro. It really was. I'm actually gonna probably stream myself watching all of the Monodrones episodes during Halloween, because that's when Monodrones came. No. Wait, when did Monodrones come out? Anytime now, YouTube. Yo, Monodrones, when did you come out? Well, calm down. October 29th. I'll probably stream it like October 29th and rewatch the whole series, because this was such a good show.
Or bisected or whatever. It's not that violent, because again, they're robots. The most that you see is oil. However, there are times when they do human gore, but it's so rare that it actually catches you off guard.
It really does, honestly. It really, really does. Even Anton, who normally doesn't get surprised by stuff like that, really got surprised by the human gore, because we don't suspect it.
Also, the animation, don't get me started on that. Gorgeous. They are so passionate about this show that it took them an entire year.
To make this episode.
A year. Holy crap! The animation, the character, the story, it's again confusing.
I still don't understand the story all that well.
But I'll handle it. All of it is just perfect. Even the merchandise is amazing. Look at this thing.
I have that thing, and it's so freaking cute.
It's so freaking cute. S tier, no doubt about it. S tier, S tier, S tier. And there we have it, almost all the Glitch shows ranked. Sadly, again, I won't be ranking Digital Circus because it only has 2 episodes. But here we go. Here are the results. SMG4 at A tier, Metal Runner at S tier, Sunset Paradise.
You know what's nuts, actually? Oh, I forgot the E the E and R in Teal and Sons of Paradise. You know what's funny? Can you believe that Digital Circus is almost over? Like, it is almost over. We have like 3 episodes left until it's over. 3 or 4. That's
Paradise at C tier, and Model Drones at S tier. What's your favorite glitch show? No, like really, what's your favorite glitch show? I'm really curious. If you're watching this, please tell me what your favorite glitch show is. I am really curious. Do not be afraid to share your opinions.
What's your favorite glitch show? Type it in chat right now. Yeah, that was Body invite from Tornado. Sorry, Tornado, I'm streaming right now. Yeah, that's nuts to think about. This video was made like a year ago. That's really nuts. Like, really nuts. 27,297 views. People really like this one. And apparently, a lot of people in the comments agreed with me. Yeah, I'm so glad you remembered MetaRunner. Also, this is gonna sound crazy. I know nobody's gonna believe me, but that's okay. But I actually have the VA of Lux in my Discord's friend list. Lux is the villain of, MetaRunner. Digital Circus is yours. Hey, I see why. What? Yeah, a lot of people in the comments agreed with me. The Monodrone's glaze is crazy. Look, bro, Monodrone deserves the glaze. I watch Glitch Productions watch show so you don't have to. Yeah, and it's not very good. Yeah, that was. Hold on, I'm sorry, but the stream is about Hollow Knight. Shh, Hollow Knight can wait. You can wait, Pain. You understand me? Hollow Knight can wait. And it's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, that was my most popular video. And it's made a year ago. Digital Circus might be better than Monodrones. Nope. Disagreeing. Yeah, that's weird. And do I still like the video to this day? Yeah, I still like the video. Of course, there was stuff that's I'm way better at doing now, like the editing. I'm better at editing than back then. But I still really like this video. It's the video that really boosted me up for a little bit, and I am very grateful for that. 778 likes, which is really nice. I'm gonna dislike my own video because that's funny. That right there is funny.